Cool. I like to always play around with duality, and there's no cooler duality to play with than masculine and feminine. And I think when we're looking at befriending our shadows, one of the things that can really help us understand our shadows is through the lens of masculine and feminine. And masculine is all about doing and active, not passive. It's all about cause, not effect. Um, it's just that energy, the do, the provider energy. And then you have feminine, which is more the receptive, the beingness, the slowed down energy, just kind of that balance, and that beauty of receptivity. Okay, all human beings have both. Okay, I don't care who you are, we all have both masculine and feminine, and we might have a core energy, gender energy, that we identify with. And it doesn't always have to be related to our actual biological energy. We might be a male who is more identified with their feminine energy. That doesn't make them effeminate. It means that they're able to slow down, receive, be more gentle with their energy, more nurturing. But what ends up happening, and one of the biggest things why we create shadows and reject ourselves, is because of the masculine, feminine. And for example, a lot of men carry the idea that if they're feminine, that they're not as good, they're not as worthy, they're not as attractive, whatever it might be. So they do everything and anything to suppress their feminine energy, and they become dominant male energy. And it's about do, provide, and they end up becoming burnt out and stressed out, and they carry so much tension in their bodies because they don't allow themselves the time and space to just be and calm and ground themselves and all that sort of stuff. So when we're doing this work about befriending our shadows, we can really use the masculine, feminine polarity to look at, okay, what aspect of my humanness am I rejecting? Is it more feminine? Do I have a hard time slowing down? Is it masculine? Do I have a hard time getting going and getting motivated and doing and providing and whatnot? So look at which ones. And oftentimes in our culture, in our society, it's going to be about suppression of feminine. And right now in what's happening on this planet is we're starting to see a rise of feminine. We're starting to see the value in being more grounded in the present moment and being more receptive to listening and nurturing each other and loving each other. And that can cause a lot of uncomfortability. It can bring up a lot of shame for people as this is coming up. So play around with that. I got some stuff on my Instagram around masculine and feminine. You can play around with it and look and see, okay, what parts of yourself are you denying? And maybe you can find ways to start to embrace those. I know for embracing feminine energy, it's all about allowing things to move, allow energy to move and be free with it. And so ecstatic dance, yin yoga, breath work, these sorts of things are very grounded and rooted in the feminine energy, and they're very beautiful, and they will have a huge impact on you embracing your feminine, because again, it's about allowing. And when we allow, we embrace, align, and become authentic. It's beautiful.